Like
so
I said,
I love you, Bukola. What is your take?
Yeah, like I said at the freeze, because I actually discussed this with my husband a few days ago. I didn't even know that they are still on the case. Of course, definitely, I will explore every opportunity. God forbid, that's my son, right? But I can bet you that the freeze, I will not go to the UK. I would explore Malaysia, Turkey, as far as there is money. In all of those countries, you can get away with some things, but not UK, not US. You will be caught. And the truth is the guy betrayed him. So he cannot just come here and tell us that, oh, they tricked me there. That's all lie. And there is nothing like vulnerability. He saw the money, he wanted the money, he got there and he changed his mind and he just wanted to destroy those guys. So if it were to be me, of course, I'm going to explore every opportunity, but definitely not UK. I will not go to the UK. It's my
All right, thank you so much, Bukola. God bless you.
Yes.
We have Ebuere and the beautiful Miss Bella Yoha. All right, Miss Bella, go ahead. This is the first time I'm seeing you on my live, by the way.
I know. No, I do come and you requested me, but I was too shy. So now I've started my own Instagram live. So I think I've conquered my fear. So, I know.
All right, so go ahead. Tell me, if you were in Ekweremadu, would you have done the same thing?
Yeah, there is a possibility I would have. I'm not going to deny it because this is your child. I believe if he was the wife, he probably would not have gone that far to do it. But because this is his child, so, you know, he would, yes, I think there is a possibility I would have done the same thing. But, however, as the other lady said, he would have explored other countries. But I don't see anything wrong in him coming to the UK to do that. It was just the process in which they followed. So, again, I was just saying to a friend of mine, you know, when you started this live, I was like, yeah, before they took that guy to the UK, they've done all the tests in Nigeria, and I'm pretty sure they've done all the tests. They see that is a match for the young lady. And whatever the agreement was, we don't know. That is up to them. He came here, he betrayed them. And maybe there was something someone has said to him that you taking this money and you having an asylum to get a British passport would be much better for you, because that's what's going to end with the guy later. They're not going to send him back to Nigeria because they're going to give him an asylum and give him a British passport. So I think it was just the way it's gone around it. Even if he has gone to where other countries, the other lady said, it still would have happened. So the boy would have also, no, maybe it would not have happened. So maybe he would have gone ahead with the deal. But it was in the UK. And we're saying this, that Ekweremadu himself may have also thought of going to Egypt, going to Turkey and all that. He might have been the wife that said, no, let's go to UK, or UK is more advanced, all those, you know, like that. And then they came here, the whoever was the one that spoke to the guy, the young man, and said, oh, don't do this, don't, you will get a British passport. It's much better than 20,000 pounds. I don't know how much though, because they didn't specify that, how much it was. So yeah, but going back to your question, that the freeze, there is a possibility I would do the same. It's easier to say I won't do it, but when you find yourself in that situation, it's different. I'm a mother. I have a beautiful child who's like a baby freeze. You know, if I wish I was here, I would have showed him. So I would have, you know, imagine seeing my son like that. Baby freeze, no. Anybody say no, we don't want to be there. Let's pray we should not be there, because we will go, as a mother, I will pull heaven and earth down for my son. So that's
now. Thank you so much, my sister, and God bless you. That just your background is very noisy. Thank you, Miss Bella. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's quickly hear this one.
Okay.
Very
right.
Exactly. Yeah. Can I quickly say?
Right. Yes, okay. Go ahead.
You go.
Oh, okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My own is I'm saying my own. As for me, I will do the same. I live in Switzerland, anyways. For me, I will do the very same. I've got kids, and you don't tell me that when my kid or any of my child, or even my brother, I'm a twin, even my brother has the same issues or whatever. You don't expect me. You expect me to sit back and then be, I don't know, let him die or something, while I have every option to save his life. Anyway, I also agree with the two ladies that previously spoke. For me, I don't think as the very lady that just left, she said they must have done all the tests, they must have run all the tests in Nigeria before they ever took him to UK, which I believe is true. And mind you, that's Ekweremadu, for crying out loud. That's Ekweremadu. He's a lawyer, one. He knows all the implications of whatever thing that is, but just because he has to do everything he would do to save the child's life. That was why he went through that route. And maybe you don't tell me that maybe they didn't research on every other country. One, there could be a possibility that at the stage, as in maybe at that girl's stage at that point, she wouldn't have traveled that far, maybe traveling from one country to the other. They just want to make it easier by doing it in the UK where she resides at that moment. And then what else? Yeah, I believe for me, I don't think he did anything wrong. For me as a parent, I'm speaking from the side that being a parent, I don't think he did anything wrong. It's just that maybe the way everything turned out against them or whatever. So that's my opinion anyway. Thanks everyone.
Thank you so much for sharing your opinion. Now I have Ebuere. Before Ebuere speaks, I'd like to say something. Yeah. First of all, if you're watching on TikTok, like my top gifters. Big shout out to my top gifters. Great man, Leo8476. Follow my top gifters. Follow the people I'm mentioning. This is Olatunde _ Dark Phoenix and House of Gold. Follow my top gifters. If you're watching on TikTok, follow my top gifters. Share the video. Now, let me say something here. Let's be very honest. That boy where they carry to go give him kidney, which work in they do for Nigeria? What were his prospects in Nigeria? Do you know that people they sell their own? And I don't know, say Nigeria people they sell. Are you aware that people they go in there go sell their own? There was a time it was rampant. Someone said, what are you about? What are you as the boy's parents? What did the parents do when the boy was lounging, wasting away in this Nigeria? What did his parents do? What could they have done? If it was not enticing, would that boy have entered the aeroplane? In that boy's family, has anybody ever entered the aeroplane before? Be telling yourself the truth. I don't like Ekweremadu. I don't know him from anywhere. But make we tell ourselves the truth. What were that? For that boy to enter aeroplane saying one go give kidney, do you think it was not? You think saying no go collect money? You think saying no go collect money? Can we be honest? Person where they hawk. You see, my problem is because you hate your politicians so much, which is okay, you're justified. They fumbled, they looted your economy. They destroyed the prospects of this beautiful nation. No problem. But let me tell you something. If you were that boy and you were in that boy's shoes, and the only opportunity around you is to japa, and the cost of japa na kidney, you go sell them. You say they manipulated the boy. Was the boy in America when my person with the hawk for Nigeria, they carry and go abroad with the hopes of a better future? How was he manipulated? Let British people be saying manipulated. Let's look at this. You see, the problem is we are denying our reality. Nigerians are denying their reality. You are denying. You are thinking like you are a British man. You are denying your reality. This is your reality. Let me tell you something. 90% of Nigerians on the street they go commot their kidney to go to Canada, US. What's their kidney? Fine, if you don't reach the airport now, they come chicken out. But they go give their kidney, no be downgrade. Someone said not everybody is desperate. It's a lie. And it's like, okay. Someone said they chose the wrong country. God bless you, Brume. That was their mistake. Let's pray that we never find ourselves in that situation. All of you women, we don't use your VJJ born Peking. You know, go let that thing by. Sorry, I'm not for you.
Daddy, remember the other day when we were talking about kidnapping and all those things, and I said I would allow myself to get RAPED, like RAPED, to save my child if I had to. Like, I would allow myself do extreme things to save my child. Now, what people are not realizing here is, you know, there's something you have mentioned before where the level of your exposure is directly correlated to your, I don't know, awareness. I don't remember. But basically what I'm trying to say is, now, what this man did, let's speak from the man's perspective now, is something I would do, right? If my level of awareness was where his level of awareness was, meaning that all he believes will save his child is what he did, essentially. That was his last resort. I would also do whatever my last resort is to save my child. As long as
understanding is directly proportional to the limits of your exposure.
Exactly, yes. So, like, as long as I know, so first of all, most of us know that you can survive on one kidney. I bet he was probably aware of that. That's the reason why he decided on going further with that. So some people here are saying, oh, you know, you buy somebody else's child to save your own. No, I bet he knew that child was not going to buy, or the boy was not going to buy to save his own. So that was the level of knowledge he had. What he did not have in terms of knowledge as well was the correct process to follow to do this in a legal way, rather than doing it in a way that will end him where he is today. Now, speaking from the boy's perspective now, another thing people are not realizing is what they call absolute poverty. You think you're poor. You're not absolutely poor. If you were, you would not even have this phone to be on Daddy Freeze's life today. Absolute poverty would make you do extreme things as well. So that boy is probably somebody who comes from that level of poverty where even to eat once a day is a struggle. Selling one kidney when he knows, again, his level of awareness, when he knows that, okay, if I sell one kidney, I'll still be okay, I'll still be alive, and I can make this much money to save my family from this level of poverty. You don't know how far people can go. On both ends, people can go to any extreme. So it's two people in desperate situations on both ends, both the boy's end and the man's end. That's my own opinion of this. As far as I know, I would definitely do whatever I can do to the extreme from the level of my own knowledge to save my child. That's what I would do. I would never buy anybody to save my child, but I would do whatever, like whatever, you know. I'm ready to, like we said the other day, I'm ready to sleep with someone to get money if I have to save my child in 2 hours, 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like, I would do anything, right?
All right, we have yesterday's gist here. Yesterday's gist. What is your opinion? Oh, wow. Network is bad. I'm sorry. That network is too bad. Sorry, yesterday. That's really bad network. Guys, please don't come if your network is that bad. Okay? If America said them go give them no fit give them 10 years. At the end of the day, it's sell first. You see, one thing we need to tell ourselves, and that's what a lot of people are really not, they're really not saying. That is the fact that there's a law of self-perseverance. Most of us, especially the Christians, without batting an eyelid, will do what Ekweremadu did. Because we're taught to be selfish. We're not taught to love one another. We're taught to be, my case is different. The average person, listen to me, the average Christian who goes to give testimony, when a building collapses and he survives and other people buy, we do this thing. We do it without, because they don't think. They don't think. You see, can Nigeria also sentence a British senator to prison? Can we talk about that? Can we?
That's a very, very good question. That's a question for the politically minded, not for me. But I don't think so. I don't think so.
Hello.
So,
hello, ma'am.
Madam Chidov, how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm great working, but I saw you come on and I'm interested in this topic, believe it or not.
All right, go ahead.
How have you been? How is your beautiful wife?
Very well, thank you. We're amazing.
Okay. Let me just shed some light. A few minutes and I will disappear.
Okay.
Now, hello. Hello. I'm sorry.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay. Listen, let me say this. We have to really determine what she said. She made an important point. What's your name?
Ebuere. Can you hear me?
Ebuere, yes. Ebuere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ebuere, the thing is, like what you said about the state of the mind of the poor person and how they negotiate from where they are because they're poor. And then the other guy being a lawyer. But let me ask a question. How old is this man? Because everybody keep going, a boy, a boy, a boy.
He's a man.
Even here, I'm an attorney in U.S. Even here in United States, because I see people going, if it's in U.S., it's 25 years. 25 years for what? When you consent to donate your organ, people sometimes sign their driver's license, or you can enter into a contractual relationship with someone and go, I'm willing to give you my organ. No one goes to prison for that. However, the thing that we're missing here is this. There was an agreement. They went to London. It's not whether it's London or...
Hawker, 21-year-old street hawker.
I understand that. Let me shed more light on that. The key thing is there was an agreement. No one disputed that. Money was exchanged hands, and they went to London. So now when they got to London, somebody renegated on that agreement, because when he went to London, he now realized, oh, I should have asked for my money. Now that I've come to London, I'm not going to do this for the amount that was agreed upon. And people started talking in his ears. That's where the contractual agreement fell apart. If you have to really look at the initial agreement, was there something wrong with that? No. Anyone in his situation would have done the same thing. Look, I will frown upon the agreement if, listen to this, he went to Nigeria, took this poor man, didn't compensate him, didn't do nothing for him, and forced him to donate an organ for his daughter. That would be a thing. However, listen to this. This man went to London, and now when he got there, people started talking to him, and then he formulated a story to now suit poor me. This is human trafficking, because I'm so poor, so young, so wretched. So now the British government have to think of how do we protect this guy, because it's what? They don't look at it as a viable contract anymore. They're looking at it as a human trafficking thing for organ what? Harvesting. That's the key thing here. But that young man was that wrong. If you know that you're not going to do it, why enter into the contractual agreement to start with?
Yeah.
You went to London, now believe that you get a better life with your organ intact, and you cooked up something. First of all, he started saying that he was how old now? A minor, correct? And at the end of the sum, they found out he's an adult. But the other, allegations have already been set in where they're saying, okay, he probably wasn't adequately compensated, or because he was poor, they took advantage of him. Ekweremadu should have known better. He's human trafficking to harvest organs. So at the end of the day, Daddy Freeze, if I am in Ekuremadu's position, I would do the same thing. Secondly, the guy had a contractual agreement which he renegotiated on. So Ekweremadu, in this case, whether it's in London or America, a contractual agreement is a contractual agreement. You are an adult first. You agree to it. No country will interfere in that.
So how come Ekweremadu is getting a sentence then?
Because the guy lied. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
The guy went there now. He now talked to people. He now cooked up stories. And because of the human trafficking thing going on, and he's from a third world country, so now Britain now assume they something of parental, whatever they call it. Let me protect him. He's a poor guy from a poor country. This rich man is trying to take advantage of him. That's the only way. That's the only reason why they prosecuted him.
Yeah. And I see someone saying that there was no agreement here in the US, not UK, but there is an agreement, whether it's verbal or written.
Okay.
There is an agreement.
All agreements doesn't have to be in writing. So
exactly.
That's what people don't understand. Sometimes they go, where is the writing? All for the fact that, listen to this, for the fact that this guy, money has exchanged hand, I don't care if it's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, he agreed to travel with him to London. He wasn't forced. He sat there as a grown man. He wasn't drugged. He followed him to London, knowing what he's going to London for. You see, the thing in this is it's a very messy situation.
Someone said there. It doesn't have to be a signed contract.
No.
No.
You see, people are misunderstanding all this. This is an agreement between two adults. If it's a minor, the first time I heard of it, I go, minor, I was like, oh my God, how can he do that? As a lawyer, how can he enter into an agreement with a minor? But that guy is a grown man. He went to London and now found out that he can do better for himself, and he threw them under the bus. That's exactly what happened. So all these people come in here because he went to the wrong country. No, he didn't go to the wrong country. Even here in US, if you say, hey, I'm going to give you my kidney, no one is going to prosecute me for giving you my kidney.
The only can go on the street and commit to give somebody my kidney. Nobody should get into trouble.
If he was harvested, or if you go through black market and you didn't pay the rent, then that would be a different thing. But when we agree, people donate for free. So I don't see it. It's just the fabrication, the stories behind this. And then British government stepped in and go, well, this is something between a poor Nigerian man that doesn't have money and this rich man that wants to take advantage of him. That's all that happens there. That the guy threw them under the bus. And somebody was saying, Madam, will you sell your kidney for £1,000? Sir, I can give you my kidney for free if you well deserve it. You don't have to sell it. If I believe that I can do it for you, I sign my driver's license. Yes, I can give you my kidney if I believe that you deserve it, and we have a match. So what is the big deal? So can you sell? Yes, people sell their kidneys. So what is the question about selling your kidney? People sell them, and people say, can you leave your son or daughter? Well, yes, if they want to. My kids are grown. If they want to do that, they can do that. I'm not going to tell them, hey, don't do it. It's your body. You can do it if you want to. So all this, people are, the thing is, people are looking at this from a point of view, oh, poor him, oh, Ekweremadu is rich. Oh, I mean, you have 2 kidneys, people can survive on 1 kidney. So people should stop doing all this, saying, can you do your own, why not? People give people kidney, donate blood and things for people all the time. So what is this thing about, oh, can you sell your kidney, can you do this? Why not? So that's just my take on this thing. Go ahead.
If only £7,000, what about post care? Listen, if you sold your kidney in India, you will not get £7,000.
So
you probably
it's
$5.
Look, to be honest with you, Daddy Freeze, people donate kidney for free. Just say, hey, look, I can give you my kidney. It's not a big deal. However, like I said, that guy went there and found a better pasture. He now thinks, oh my God, I'm finally here. Let me go ahead and do something else to get away from this agreement that we have, so I'll keep my kidney intact. I don't have to go through with this thing. And then he should have just walked away, that he threw them under the bus.
The guy run out. He run out.
I think there's something squeaky. I can hear you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Mute.
Okay. Ebuere, yeah.
I said the guy run Ekweremadu street.
Yes. You know, all these people, they are street smart. They can do things that you know.
Now,
I mean, it's just bad.
Now, let me now tell you something. Yeah, to be very honest on this matter, to be entirely honest, I also won't judge the boy. I will judge. Ekweremadu would do anything for his daughter.
Yep.
The boy would do anything to change his situation.
That's the key thing. He threw them under the bus.
The boy sharp past Ekweremadu.
Two desperate people. Yeah.
That is
all the
praise. It's dog eat dog world. Yeah. Dog eat dog world. So hey.
We've
yeah.
done the same thing that boy did. And all of you who have children who are going through medical trials on this, do exactly what Ekweremadu would
Yes, yes.
So now 50-50, but now who? But my problem is when we are saying that Ekweremadu is wicked, shut up. Ekweremadu don't do anything that is out of an idea.
If you're in his situation, you probably do worse. So nobody should. I'm not. Yeah. If you're in his situation, and you probably do worse. So.
Because some of you would have signed contract with that boy. Say if you go that long and you mess up, they go buy your mama and papa, hang them for street wire.
But that is free.
They go do the mafia. Say baba.
But that's where he will still get in trouble because that's a threat.
No, baba.
And if they prove that threat,
because he say they will tell us say mama and papa, the papa go first miss. Baba. You know what thing happen? Ekweremadu too still gentle. that boy street pass it.
But Daddy Freeze, that boy probably
they'll bring one kind of contract where they go sign, say all the family will be slave. As in, Baba, they go tie them. What they go do them, man? But you know, Ekweremadu still trust the guy word of mouth. Baba, inside this, the guy win because the guy in the street. More they tell ourselves.
Yeah, but the boy, let me be honest, the man probably have already decided this even before he left that he ain't going to go through with the contract.
Yes.
So he just played along. Yes.
The boy who they look at
played along.
The people go climb. The people go reach there.
Yeah.
Someone said, no, that's not. You see, let's stop talking like white people. Let's stop talking like we live in these places that have sense. You say, they point the guy gone.
Yeah.
That's the way you say, why you no turn back for airport, say you no fly again? Do you know how easy it is to turn back at the airport and say you're not going again? They will just cuss us out. You enter aeroplane, you sit down, you chop the food for the aeroplane. You laugh. You can't turn around, say lie, oh. You know do it. It's not do right. The guy just run them streets. Now streets the guy do. No leave matter for Matthias.
I mean, it's Ekweremadu did what he had to do. The young man did what he had to do. But at the end of the day, though, it's not fair. If you're not going to go through with it, don't enter into such, because you know how desperate Ekweremadu was because of his child, and the man too was probably desperate to get out of Nigeria. So hey, Connie man die, Connie man bury him.
Thank you. I do that all the time. I'm sorry, I have to leave now because it's almost 1 o'clock.
9% of you, in fact, 99.999% of you will do what Ekweremadu do. In fact, 100% of the women, maybe 99% of the men, and 100% of the women will do exactly what Ekweremadu did.
That's true. That's true.
100% of the men and 99% of the women will do exactly what that boy did.
Oh yes, what the young man did. That's true. That's true.
Why no day there?
So it's just he was outwitted. That's all that happens. Yes.
No waiting that they do. Now we really worry all of them.
Okay, Daddy Freeze. Thank you very much for having me. Okay.
Sure.
Family. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. God bless. Bye-bye. Okay.
So at the end of the day, thank you all for sending me your gifts on TikTok. Those of you who bought me stars, I'm still shouting out to those who bought me stars on Facebook. Go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video, bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy stars. Just do that and you will see how to buy stars. Big shout out to Moody Orewe. Moody Orewe, thank you for sending me 500 stars. And every single person who has been sending me money guns on TikTok.
Hello.
Guys, please follow my top gifters on TikTok. Please follow my top gifters on TikTok. If you're watching this on TikTok, follow my top gifters.
Hey, can you hear me?
To join the live, I want to bring one more person. Doko Chris, you're not good. I can't seem to get you now. All of you,
can you hear me, Daddy Chris?
Make sure you have the latest Instagram. Make sure you have the latest Instagram. If you have the old Instagram, it will not work. Okay? If you have the old Instagram, it will not work. Okay? So I sent a couple more.
Can you hear me?
Holy Mary, thank you so much for the gift. Follow my top gifters. Please. Holy Mary sent me a perfume. Idoko Chris is unable to join. Idoko Chris is unable to join.
Go.
Glory Art. Holy Mary, thank you so much for that gift. Thank you so much, Gary Biggie. Thank you so much. I'm looking for money guns. Help me meet my money gun target on TikTok. Help me meet my money gun target on TikTok. The lady that spoke was a knowledgeable lawyer, and she spoke the law.
Yeah, because I can't see him though.
I think network is bad.
Yeah.
I even saw the story, like how far.
Sending me requests sadly cannot join for one reason or the other. Glory Art, Glory Dominic, I sent you an invite.
The truth be
Idoko Chris.
But I wanted
all right. Nobody's able to join. I usually don't like bringing Femi Aderogba because if he comes, nobody else will be able to join after him. He will just lock it. The network is not connecting. Glory Art. People are joining, but I can't see them. I can't see them. Yeah. Guys, leave the live if you're on so I can. Yes, I can't see them. Update the Instagram. You are stressing me. You are stressing me, guys. Anyway, let me go to TikTok. All right, I'm concentrating on TikTok now. Big shout out to everybody watching on TikTok. Love you guys on TikTok. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. Big shout out to you. Big shout out. Very big shout out to you on TikTok. Dare, Biggie, thank you so much. I'm looking for money guns. Money guns. If you're watching on TikTok, send me money guns. That's right. Thank you for all your gifts, by the way. Okay. I think, okay, Glory Art, you're my final caller, Glory. So go ahead. Share your opinion.
Oh, hello, Daddy Freeze.
Hello.
I agree with what you said because of the boy actually did street for Ekweremadu. But at the same time, I felt that being in the UK, you can easily say, oh, I don't want him to be arrested. But for the boy to carry on so far, to allow him to get jailed, that is just, that was too much on my own, like, on my own understanding. Boy can be, okay, yes, this happened.
Change. Let the light hit your face, not hit your back of your ogo.
Okay.
Yes. So go ahead with what you were saying.
Yeah, so that the freeze, the boy can be like, oh, that this is this, like they tricked me, like, you know, you want to like gain grounds in the country and all that stuff. You understand that, but you can tell that, oh, I don't want this person to be arrested. I don't want to take it to court. Either ways, they'll still help the boy. Do you understand? But for the boy to take it that far, knowing very well that you know the agreement you guys had in Nigeria before coming, it's a bit tricky for me. It's like okay, maybe the boy, he doesn't know when to stop, even when he has gotten victory. Do you understand? So
Baba, Koniman Pai, Koniman Berry. Someone said, do I feel sorry for the boy? A person who using leg enter aeroplane. Because now British people will move on sorry for him. They use, oh, I'm a poor boy. Oh, he's a rich senator. He wants to cheat me. When I want cheating myself, now who cheats win? But let us also stop defending and let us stop embarrassing ourselves. We get a problem for this country. We'll cover around. Now, so they cover them. We don't just get sense for this country. You know? So, someone said we need to understand how things work in European. Someone said never trust a hungry man. I swear to God.
No, Daddy Freeze, never underestimate another man's greed.
Never.
If you think you're greedy, the other one is more greedy.
Two people, one use this one use this one head, this one use this one head. I'm telling you. Someone said cover what? Let me tell you, you will suffer for it abroad. You that you are talking, you will suffer for it. You will suffer for it abroad. You will suffer for it abroad. Did they discriminate against you because you are Nigerian? You will know that. All right, we have somebody else. Ray Starboy. Yes, Ray, how are you doing, brother? You're my very last contributor. Let me...
Daddy Freeze.
How far?
Your problem is too much, Daddy Freeze.
You just get them. Now be this matter where we sit down here, grown up, they settle. Matter we not get. No be that.
I've been listening to everything you've been saying. The truth is bitter. Otitokuru. You know, so people don't like. Then, yeah. And based on what you've been saying since you've been on the live, you know, a lot of people in UK might be upset because I think that's how on UK know, you know, this kind of thing. But
yeah,
I think it's just that the phrase due to the respect I've got for you and for the love I have for you. Shaggy. And, you know, some people might be offended based on what you're saying about people in UK, you know.
Don't kill you, my UK people. I love you guys. It's just
thank you. And regarding the man that got sentenced to, you know, jail is not good. Jail is not a good place to be. And I just think we should just set our prayer for him and may God guide him, you know, and that's the best thing right now. That phrase.
Now, somebody says, what should he do? What should he go? Why should he go for a poor, vulnerable boy? First of all, can we stop the stupid narrative? A 21-year-old is not a boy. He's a man. That's a man, not a boy. Let's stop that.
Nigerian mentality, that is a man. Oh.
Let's stop that. When he wants to go and drink in the club, you will know that he's a man. When he wants to climb on top of woman and do faka fiki like someone that just finished outing, you will know he's a man. If they catch him with beer for a hand, they ask him for ID card. He go show say he pass 18, I be no pass. So why are we saying boy now? Please all quiet. Which boy? Boy call.
What has happened has happened. There's nobody can do nothing about it. And we should all set our prayer for him anyway. Jail is not good. It's not a good place to be.
No, Ekweremadu can appeal the case. Yeah. Maybe though, if he accepts he did it, they can give him maybe 3 years or 5 years, do it and come out. Doesn't have to be the whole 10 years.
Well, I think if they sentence someone in the UK, the person is going to do half. Or
he can do half if he appeals the case, yeah.
Yeah.
That one say vulnerable man. That one looks to you like.
No, I see some comments here. Someone say, which prayer? Do you think the person that actually comment, do you think it's easy to go to prison? Do you know the trauma he's going to go through? Do you know like the kind of depression that is
I know Ekweremadu has, I think he's has like I don't know the disease he has or something like he's sick or something. Yeah.
You know, come on, you know, like that person should just change that comment. Say, which kind of prayer? That phrase, like, come on. Even if you're inside the house for 2 weeks, yeah, and you're not even going out, it's gonna affect you. I'm telling you. Talk less. Come on, like.
Anyway, this is where we call it a day. Thank you so much for coming to. I'm going to end with one.
All right. Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
You're welcome, my darling sister. 2 main issues. One issue is let's stop embarrassing ourselves abroad.
Yeah.
And if we fix Nigeria, we will not need to go abroad to do this. But also, if a senator was doing his work and senating, would he really have enough money to buy a kidney? Unless na kidney suya. If a senator was genuinely senating,
yeah,
would he have enough money to buy kidney? So the fact that the senator has money is directly proportional to the fact that Nigeria doesn't have. Because if Nigeria,
Daddy, please, can I say something?
Yes.
What is making this case very sticky for me, for my understanding, is that even the doctor that Ekweremadu has business with to do the operation for the boy, the doctor is even having his, like, he bought a kidney of his own. He had kidney problem. Do you understand? And that kidney is from black market. So that is what is making the whole case very suspicious and very, like, even though the boy is 21, when the boy is 30, as far as that doctor already knows how to go through, because of if you want to go through the right way, they know the money is very expensive. But no, Ekweremadu being who he is, he might not want, an Igbo man might not want to pay that whole full money. He might want to go his own way, to do things his own way. Do you understand?
I
but
agree
that's what
with you.
has happened.
Brume said, he said, Nigerian senators are paid well enough. That's part of the problem. Part of the payment for Nigerian senators to go into building Nigerian infrastructure, especially in the health sector. So this is a Nigeria happened to Ekweremadu, Nigeria happened to the boy, I mean the man.
Yeah.
Nigeria happened to him, now in poverty, and one say kidney. Nigeria happened to Ekweremadu, one sell and kidney, two on Nigerian streets. Case closed. God bless you all. See you later at 11 o'clock tonight. Thank you so much. Big shout out to every single person who sent me gifts. IK Igwe, God bless you. You sent me stars. Thank you so much, IK Igwe. God bless you. Big shout out to IK Igwe. IK Igwe, by the way, is my top star buyer today.
Someone is shut up about the statement of
1,500 stars. And Brume Ikogo, 1,000 stars. Thank you.
Don't read the comment. People will say whatever they want to say.
People can say whatever they want to say. Everybody
ignore everybody. Ignore everybody.
This is not about Igbo. This is a disgrace to like Nigeria entirely. A senator, like, to be in prison, you get common. Is a disgrace. But at the end of the day, what has done has been done.
That is been done. Take care, guys. See you at 11.
Bye.
Thank you.